So, what's your goal in South Ken this year?
This year's goal primarily is to. I've been teaching for 10 years, and so I feel confident as a teacher. But when you come to a new school, there's a learning curve, just like a student coming to the school for the first time. And so one of my big goals is to get more familiar with all of the traditions and the routines at South Ken. Like when I first got here, I remember my first assembly, Nino said, "Okay, please stand for the school prayer." And I looked around and I was thinking to myself, what's the school prayer? I had no idea. And so I emailed Mr. Darren afterwards and I said, I don't remember you covering the school prayer in faculty orientation. But eventually, just by being there, I learned what the school prayer is. Same thing with the Chaucer tradition. I wasn't really aware of it. I knew about it, but wasn't familiar with it. But now, just by going to assembly every day, I know Chaucer. So just getting comfortable with the routines and feeling like I'm a contributing member of the South Ken community. That's my big goal this year.
Okay. So since you have many experience in many schooling,
one other school, and one in overseas as well. So I guess 2 other schools.
Is it one in the university?
One in Japan, one in America.
So are you going to settle down, or what is your next goal in your life?
Tough question. Well, yes, I'm going to settle for a while because now my wife and I have, a 4-month-old baby.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to move around a lot with a baby. You want to provide some sense of stability, and you want to be in the same place for a while to let that, baby grow up and to learn about the world and to figure out things for himself. So we want to stay here for a while. And certainly our first impressions of South Ken are very good. Everyone's been really friendly, very welcoming. All the other teachers and the students in class that I have been great. So it's been a good experience, and we like where we are. And so we like our house too. We live in Garfield, and we feel like it's a great house, a great place to live. So we don't really want to rush off and move again. It took a while for us to feel settled. It took several months for us to move in, and it would take a long time to pack up and move on. And that was sort of the last thing we want to do right now is find another place to live.
But do you have the idea, any idea, or
not
just
at the moment? It's still new. It's only October, so
yeah.
I've been here for 1 month, so I need to stay around for a while, I think.
Okay, and so what is your advantage and disadvantage? Disadvantage.
It's a difficult question, but one of the advantages I feel like I have right now is that I've been teaching for a while, so I'm comfortable in a classroom, no matter what school. I feel like I could go into any school. If I had a day to prepare a lesson, I'd be okay. Disadvantages are time. I think we're very busy here at South Ken. Schedule keeps us moving from one place to another. And not that it's a bad thing, but having a child also adds more responsibilities to your daily life. So I get less sleep now. I have to wake up in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning every day and feed my son. So my wife and I take turns doing that. And so you're just a little bit more tired in the morning. But it's interesting. I find that I'm able to still make it to assembly and chapel on time. Yeah, students who, in theory, can get almost 8 hours of sleep every night struggle to get to chapel. It's interesting.
Okay. Can you use 3 words to describe yourself?
3 words to describe myself. Curious.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Curious, friendly, and easygoing.
Easygoing. And I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.